Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Out of Ore. Look at me go. Look at me go. I've gone for cheaper energy, which is good. It's good. It's producing, these two are producing a heap of energy. I'm no longer running this. So that's actually been disconnected. You'll see everything is running on here. Everything is turned on. I have actually changed this, and I'll show you this in a sec. You'll see we've got some power cables running down there as well, and everything here is running too, which is really, really good. These are still working. They're collecting as we go, and so it does work when I put the power there. It does work there rather than putting the power at the end of the line here. So I did do a little bit of digging out here just to widen this out a little bit, because we need to see where we need to go to find our copper, which is really, really good. This is all hooked up here now, and that all runs in, dumps in the hopper onto the conveyor belt and runs through the system. Down here, I've got power running down here, and I need to tidy those up a bit. I apologize, everybody. It's just I was kind of trying to get stuff organized and get it all done. So I do need to tidy all of this up because it actually does clip, obviously. But hey, it's working all right. It's working all right, guys. That's a whole pile of coal running through there. So this runs down here. I have unclipped this area here with the conveyor belts and stuff. Runs into a hopper here. Now you might think, why the hell have you done that? Well, it's because the hopper could only go one way around. So that made it a little bit a little bit difficult. So I'm just going to drop these off here, and that's going to be perfectly fine there. So the hopper only goes one way around. You're supposed to dump in that side of the hopper. There is a double hopper. This one's the single hopper. But I just dumped that on there so that we could start extracting all of this iron through here, which is what I've actually started to do. So, and that is running everything through here, which is fantastic. Now, I'm trying to remember who it was, and I apologize because I can't remember, but I forgot to put a jaw crusher on here, which means that I'm not actually getting any gravel. I'm getting crushed rock coming out of here. So what I'm going to need to do really is I'm going to need to work out exactly how I can get this. We're going to have to change it around, put it that way. We're going to have to come out of here. And we're going to have to go into, because that's not the jaw crusher, is it? That is the jaw crusher. So the jaw crusher is there. Why isn't it crushing for me? Why isn't it crushing, and why are we getting... Oh, it is crushing. It's giving us crushed rock. But it's not giving us our gravel, which is what we kind of need. So so if we have a squeeze at our factory... And our production, no, not our production. What does the floater do? Tailings and everything else, gravel in, tailings and everything else out. Right, okay, that's cool. Power, production. What can we use? The jaw crusher. No. That's not going to work. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. The sluice box is not correct. The cone crusher. There we go. Crushed rock and gravel. So we're going to need to buy that, which is fine. We can do that soon. So, but we're going to get a little bit of extra work done. So we need to put the cone crusher in there before it goes into there, which we can do. We can actually change that around a little bit, which is perfectly fine. But yes, everything is working and everything is doing as it should. So we're starting to get our ores coming through there, which is really, really good. We've got iron ore coming through there. We've got a heap of that. over the other side, we've got coal coming through there, which is fantastic. So yeah, we're getting there, and it's working really, really well. I've had a fantastic time, guys. I've had an absolutely brilliant time setting this up. It's been quite fun. I really do need to fill that hole in, don't I? It's been quite fun, to be honest, to be doing that. So to be sort of setting it all up, and it's worked. It's worked a treat. It's worked a treat. A little bit of fiddling, a little bit of help from you guys has been fantastic. Let's get that in there, and let's grab those, and we'll just sell those off. We may end up selling some iron ore, some iron ore directly. In fact, what I might do is just check. Let's say we take 10,000 iron ore, right? And we go into the store, we're going to sell. Let's see. Well, we can sell our dirt off for starters because we get good money for that. 10,000 iron ore is worth 175 grand to us. So I think we might sell some of that off as we go. I don't think that's a bad thing. Like just to build up a little bit of money. The other thing is, if we think about it, we kind of, what the hell is going on? That's what's going on. We kind of do want to make our own cement and stuff, don't we? Because I was thinking that there's a possibility that instead of doing that, we put a sluice box in. Not a sluice box. A wash plant, maybe? No. Where was it? I don't know. I'm overthinking. So we need to buy ourselves the cone crusher. So we're going to purchase that, which is going to be good. And we're actually going to change some of this around. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut the power off to this. There we go. And we're going to shut the power off to this beast as well. And they're producing 1,800 each. So that's really, really cool. Next thing that we are going to do is take the crushed rock out of there. And we're just going to sort this out. We'll grab you there. We'll grab you there. We have a straight ×2, which will take us to there. We have a cone crusher. All right, so we're going to need to actually go up there as opposed to doing that. Do I have a an up 2 in here? I do have an up 2 in here. So we'll grab that for starters. We'll put the straight 2 in there, I think. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll go the up, and we'll go the cone crusher like so, and then we will go the where am I? Let's see, we need the storage. I can't see it right there. There we go. Lovely. We'll throw our storage on there. Then we'll get rid of these, and we'll actually run those through here. Come on, you can do it. 1, 2, come on, 3, 4. Probably need one more, so I might take this one out, I reckon. And we'll use that. No, didn't want to chat. Did not want to chat. Got nobody to chat with. Okay, so we'll throw... Simi, come on, mate. You come on. All right, here we go. Throw that in there. And then now we should actually get our gravel coming out of there, which is really good. So we're getting that coming out of the bottom here with our crushed rock and stuff like that. So there you go. That is all set up for now. So I'm just going to store some of this stuff in here. Some mergers and all of that stuff I'm going to store in here for now. I'm going to bring the detonator back up and bring that back up as well, because we are actually going to need to start moving some dirt over here. I do need to work out how I'm going to do that, which I haven't worked out yet. Probably, I think we'll probably just go in there and in there for now, just so that it looks like it's actually braced. Somebody did make a comment that they really don't like these, and I kind of agree with them. It'd be nice if we could have some like beams and stuff, but it'd be probably a little bit hard considering, I don't know, maybe some solid pieces. It would have to be that square because it'd have to fit to the grid and everything as well. So we'd have to make sure that, like, they'd have to make sure that it did. But it would be really, really cool to actually have those, which would be fantastic. So let's get this beast fired up. And we'll just bump into the hopper. So what I've been doing basically is I've just been grabbing scoopfuls of this and just dumping them into the hopper here. And that's been working really, really well. So we're getting a little bit of blasted rock. We're getting a little bit of tiny little bit of pay dirt just from the top here, which is fine. And we're getting a fair bit of a lot of actual iron ore. So there we go. Dump him out. We'll continue on with this here. Bring some more of that through. So, yeah, so it's all working really, really well. And to be honest, I've been having an absolute ball with it. And I'm really, really happy with this update. Like, really happy with it. It's been good working out the power. It's been good working all of that stuff out. And getting all of that happening. So bring you down to there, and in we go. And you can see we've got a fair bit of crushed rock in that load as well, which is good because that's giving us what we want. I will eventually, now that we can sort of manipulate heights a little bit better and stuff like that, I will eventually get my butt into gear and sort of, oh, sorry. Wrong one. It's that one. I'll get my butt into gear and start probably dropping these into the ground a little bit as well. So let's see if we can't get in here like that. There we go. Nice scoop. Yeah, so it's going to allow us to expand quite a lot on here as well, which is good. And as I said, I put those backdrops in because the hopper, I couldn't find a hopper that was around the other way, so which kind of made it a little bit difficult. So I could have brought it all the way down to this end, I guess, if I wanted to. Brought everything there, but what I have done is I've put as you can see, I've put a splitter in, a merger. So I'm kind of, it seems to have got itself blocked up there. For some reason. Let's have a look at what the issue is here. I think it might be. See, we have nothing. Oh, we do. We have conveyor load, conveyor speed. We didn't turn it on, did we? No, we didn't. He's a madman. He forgot to turn it all on. But you can see we got just out of those loads, we got like nearly 6,000 iron ore. So that's pretty good. If we can do a couple of lots of of 10,000 iron ore, that would be awesome, because it would really bring our profits up. And we've got enough iron ore running at the moment as well. So, but what we've got here power-wise is enough to actually run the system too. So let's turn that on as well. We've got an 1158 load down there. And then down here, we will turn this beast on. If we can get down there. And turn you on. So there you go. There you go. Grid load is 1987, which is plenty. We've got plenty of power to deal with that. So, and there it goes. You can see it going in there now, and it's all pouring in there, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's coming from somewhere. Just going to get that out just to make it look a little neater. There we go. Lovely. All right, so yeah, I've got this one running through here as well. Yeah, which is working quite well. So we'll continue on, and then that'll allow us to move into here as we go. So I think it was Brian that said that mentioned that there's a lot through here. So it's best that we continue to sort of pull all that stuff out as we go, and end up working downwards as well. So there we go. We are going to have to blast at some point, but our power's free now, which is really, really good. By investing in those turbines. There we go. We're kind of in it now. By investing in those turbines, we're basically cutting out the need to refuel a generator all the time. But I'll leave the generator in place as kind of a backup, just in case. I don't know what they have planned for the future, but I think from now on we're probably going to make some pretty decent money now that we're set up. There will be other stuff that we need to purchase, obviously, which we will do. But that's all sort of coming later anyway, so... Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. She's a bit tight in here at the moment, but we will be fine as we move in a little bit further. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. And the one thing that we do want to go and check, by the way, before we get too far into it, is whether that crushed rock is being turned into gravel as well now. Thank you for pointing that out. I wish I could remember who it was, but it was like a couple of episodes ago, and so much has happened in between, so I apologize. I am useless. I know that I'm useless. I don't need to be told. There we go. Low fuel. Alright. I'm pretty sure I did not put the fuel in here. And I should have put the fuel in here. I know it's sitting, I think it must be sitting in my inventory, and it is. So we'll throw that over there, and I'm going to throw the fuel over here for now. There we go. That can sit over there. I think we've got a thunderstorm happening over there. I'm just going to give it, I haven't had my machine on for very long. I would like to say that I did when I was fiddling with all of this stuff and doing a little bit of digging and stuff, I did do quite a few hours, probably 2 or 3 hours, messing with all of this, and not a crash at all. So I think it just depends on Windows and my system at the particular point in time. I thought it was raining out here. One thing I'd really like to see them bring in is for darkness, like to down inside that mine, the need to have to put lights in, maybe run lights off of your cables and stuff like that down there, and having the mine completely dark, and you having to light it. I'd really like to see that happen. That would be so awesome. All right, we were going to check out what we had in here and whether we have any, and we have gravel. Lovely. Lovely. Now I do wonder, right? If this sits in here, can we conveyor that somewhere else? Can we conveyor that somewhere else? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to have a look into that. So, but anyway, there you go. I mean, how cool is it? I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. I admit it. It was a little bit rough and stuff, but let's throw crushed rock and iron into there and let it consume. Look, it's going out. You can see it going through the conveyor system, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's go down to here, and you can see what's rolling through there. It's at 90. It was at 90% capacity, going through there. I mean, that is bloody fantastic. All of this stuff is going to have to come up, and we're probably going to not sell it off actually at this point, because we'll probably use it in the other in the copper mine for now. But yeah, look, I'm just ecstatic. I'm just ecstatic. I really am. I don't know whether we can run conveyors off of there. I don't think we can, but we could even look at running a conveyor across the ceiling as well, with a chute dropping into there, and that would be really, really cool to run a ceiling conveyor. So there's so many options and so many choices that we can actually make while we're doing this, that yeah, the possibilities are absolutely endless. So let's spin over here. Maximum fuel capacity, lovely. And we'll go and grab some more of this stuff. In fact, I might just jump out really quickly and throw some of these in here. Like that. Just to give us a little bit of maneuverability and a little bit of room to move around. And to also make sure that we get the right height in there. So there we go. Let's jump into there. Bring him down. Try and level that. That's not too bad, I don't think. We'll try and take the corner of this out. Perfect. Lovely. So we've definitely got plenty of stuff to do there. Plenty of stuff. Lots more digging to do, so we might end up having a few episodes of digging now that we've started sorting all of this out. Come on. Might have got myself into a little bit of poop there. And I did. Yeah, I think I need to fill that in a little bit as well. But that's fine, we can do that. Anyway, I overdug into that little bit there, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. But for now, I think it's just a matter of continuing to dig and make as much money as we possibly can as we go. Now, what we could do, what I think we might do for now, is I might spin around here and grab some of this crushed rock out of here. And I'm going to dump it into here. we go. Lovely. Just to give us a little bit there. And then I'm going to grab another load of it from here. There's another full load. And I'll throw that over here. Right, and then that should sort that out as well. There we go. That'll fix that up, and we'll smooth that out in a minute. We'll smooth this other bit out as well. There you go. I feel like every time they do something amazing on this game, like they have with this update, they're just bringing it more and more into like what it could be and where it could, like the potential for where this goes is absolutely incredible. You know, it's just absolutely fantastic. Be great if they could get some sponsorship and stuff from machinery companies and stuff like that, to help with their development and things, and to help move their development forward. But for the team that they are and what they're doing, it's just magnificent. It's just absolutely and utterly magnificent. So we've got a lot to look forward to, guys. And this is just in my opinion, is just a taste of it, just a small taste of it, because there's so much more potential here. But anyway, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for the comments. I am recording 2 episodes at the start of the week and releasing them over the week, just due to my work, my real job workload and scheduling and stuff. So I don't necessarily get to get to your comments and stuff and respond to those as quickly as I would like to sometimes. But yeah, I'm reading every single one of them, guys, and I appreciate every single one of them. And I think we've got so much to do here moving forward, you know, in this game or in this simulation. So soon we're going to have to they're going to bring more maps out, and we're going to have to drill samples and all that type of stuff, which is going to be really, really good to locate where veins are and how we're going to approach them. But for now, guys, I reckon that's probably about it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of how we're going and stuff like that. We're going to have to go down as well. We know that. We know we're going to have to go down all the way through. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.